One, two, one, two. Okay, so this weapon right here, very nice. Very, very nice. Not only its ability gives you more damage, it gives you HP based on damage for 5 seconds. Now you may think, whoa guys, 5 seconds ain't that much. But 5 seconds is huge considering this weapon's ability. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using this pristine timeless ring with recovery 1 on it. And it gives me speed and energy recovery. So with this weapon, you need to make sure that you have a lot of HP. And you got to make sure that you have a lot of recovery. So you got to spam recovery on every single slot. Now what I'm going to be doing right now to show you that this weapon is really good is by going onto heroic. I'm going to be doing heroic Tundra solo with this weapon. And I'm also going to be having armor. This armor right here, best armor in the game, especially for this loadout, because you want a tanky build with low cooldowns. And I'll show you how it's done. Alright, so I guess the only thing that you have to be worried about is maybe the second boss, because of his weird stupid abilities, and maybe these invisible guys too, because they're just really annoying. Forgot to mention, just don't bother with spirits. Just spam fire element and rage spirits. That's all you need. And recovery. So if you see recovery on your screen, just make sure you use that. Because obviously that's what you need for this loadout to happen. Like, look at that HP. I lost so much HP and then I gained it all back. Look at that, and now you get recovery. Make sure you get recovery, flame damage, and rage spirits. That's pretty much all you need. If you want, you can get elemental circle for the second boss. Oh my gosh, my HP. Where did it all go? So element circle, that works for the second boss pretty well, but it doesn't work for the third boss. So it's honestly up to you with however you want to go about your things. If you want to play a little bit reckless, then I guess you can go without elemental circle. Like, I can tank all of this because my ability just makes me heal. If you want to play safe, you can get lifesteal as well, but I honestly don't think you need it because of this guy's ability. If you get anything like this, you might as well just go for poison. Thorns is good, but actually, okay, maybe I should have got Thorns, because Thorns is actually really good for this. Because you can tank hits and heal, as well as making them deal damage. So I should have got Thorns. And to clarify, the reason why I suggest you don't get Elemental Circle is purely because of It's purely because on the third boss, if you don't have anything related to like fire, poison, frost, then you're basically screwed, because I think halfway down the line of the HP of the final boss, he only takes elemental damage, which is really stupid. But yeah, this boss is pretty easy. All you gotta do is just parry his attacks and no worry. Okay, ow, okay, right. Look at that. The poison of the element. What do I even have on right now? Oh, alright, so the poison and the crit hits, as well as the attack buff. Okay, you could have parried that snowball, but the crits do so much damage, especially when you parry and you crit at the same time. You do like 1,000 damage, which is pretty cool. Simple, very easy. Light work. And just go for recovery again, because that's just what we need. Don't have to worry about anything else. If you're experienced, you really don't need lifesteal. Like, lifesteal is honestly just useless, because you can just pop this ability and then just get all your health back in like a second. Just go Rage Spirit again. Okay, this is not good. What the frick is going on? I'm getting jumped by everything. Okay, be very careful about these guys, because things that love to grab you and touch you. Because about them, if they touch you, they grab you. And when they grab you, it's not good, because everyone else can hit you at the same time as they grab you. And then obviously you don't want that, because it stacks damage and you're cooked. And you might as well say GG to your grind. Recovery 4. Alright, and poison and fire is basically what you need for this. Alright, as I was saying, let's go with Frost. So the fire elementals for the weapon, if you don't have that and your weapon's low level, mine's level 3, all you have to do is hit them once, and then the sorcerers just, when they go invisible, you don't have to worry about them like hiding away, and then they'll just eventually burn out. Alright, here's what everybody struggles on. I don't know why this boss is harder than the other. So what you do is just you go around forcing them to go invisible. Of course, pop your ability first. And hopefully, when they all go invisible, they won't go invisible a second time. So you can just wham it. And then it's easy. Apart from this one, it's been a little special. But yeah, look. So this is where elementals are probably come in handy. But I honestly just prefer having fire elemental, because it'd be a waste of leveling up. And plus the final boss is a lot more, you're gonna be a lot more patient. That's why I prefer fire elemental, because it kills them all the time. Yeah, let me do this. So whenever you hear the ring sound, you just dodge out. Or if you feel like you're a pro player, like you're really good, then you can just parry them. But I'm not that great, so I can't do that. Alright, so just dash every time you hear the dong sound. So you just... And plus, if he rings the dong and you're close by, those golems won't shoot those like the blue balls at your face. So you don't have to worry about that. And those are probably like the most annoying thing about the boss. But yeah, look, he's dead. Simple. It's probably better to have another player, because so if you have another player with like a Stellar or Black Star, it would make the whole thing go a lot better, smoother. But that's only if the other player is also experienced, otherwise they can't keep up with your fast playstyle. And you might as well just be better off being on your solos, because the scaling in this game is pretty heavy if you have another player on your side. So just make sure that your other player is like really good at you. I suppose the other player... Oh, finally, fire element. The other player should probably have the spear. I forgot what the name of the spear was, but the spear with the ice elemental, with the AoE effect. That would be very good along paired with this, because it stuns him. And you can just spam heavy attacks. Crazy, like what I'm doing. Oh, I got caught. See, yeah, that's exactly why you don't want to get hit by those kidnapper things. But it's not a problem, because you can just heal up. Weapon's broken. personally suggest just going straight for the healer, the sorcerer. Just hit him once and then just go into the other enemies. By the time he goes back into visible mode, you'll be able to just slap him once and he'll be dead. Yeah, look, rage spirits 4. I suppose you can get spirit capacity actually. Because the frick? Just went flying. I guess spirit capacity, you can make use of it with the rage spirits. For extra damage. No dead. Just give it a wait. Boom, you pop it. And you just heal up like you never got it in the first place. Except I did. We can just get a frost element. Yeah, frost element, you shouldn't get it if you have like the choices. But if you don't have a choice compared to the other things that you have, then you might just grab it. A little bit of extra damage. Okay, that's very painful actually. I suppose this build is used for people who are more experienced with the game, because they actually know how to parry and all of that. Alright, final part, the easy part of the thing. You just gotta be patient. I suggest just going for the sorcerers. And if you want to just grab heals, just slap the guardians. Oi, 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 oi. Okay. I said it was easy. But they're running like lightning. What the frick? Okay, I'm not that great at the game, but you get the point. If you see a pro player using this, it will be much easier for them to use it. If you can't do that, you might be quick with this load up. But yeah, look at his HP. It's going down really quick because of the elemental damage. I have no element. I have barely any elemental damage. One more rage spirit, but you get the point. Because if you have this weapon and you don't have elemental damage at all, the elemental circle doesn't count as well because his hitbox is into his wing, which is very weird. But you'd be able to pull off a lot of damage. And look, he's getting hurt in heroic mode and I don't even have that much. So imagine if I did have like flame 4 or something. He'd be dead pretty much like instantly. If you had the choice to get flame or rage spirits, I honestly suggest you get flame. Flame just, oh man, the tick damage is like overpowered as well. I forgot to mention, you might not even have to worry about like blocking or parrying for the 2 attacks that this dragon does, apart from those ones. Well, when he lands, he deals damage. And when he stomps on the ground, he does damage. But sometimes he deals no damage because this game's very buggy right now. It's still in testing. So, but yeah, look, easy win, easy win. Didn't even break a sweat. Definitely. And that's it. That's all you need. You are the